Hey again everyone, it's Ronnie with RC Bassin, and we're back in the tackle room on a snowy February day. Man, I can't wait for the weather to get better so we can get out of the tackle room and out under the boat shed and out on the water so that we can do some more videos and bring you some different content. And really, I'm just kind of tired of being stuck in the tackle room all the time. But until then, we'll keep working hard to bring you value-added content and try to bring the information to you that you need to prepare for the upcoming fishing season. So in our channel, you know, we focus on bringing you tackle product reviews, fishing gear reviews, and pretty soon we'll start bringing you some tips and tricks, and then also some content from fishing trips out on the water, and hopefully that'll bring a different flavor to the channel and something for everyone who tunes in to watch. But until then, I really appreciate your viewership, really appreciate all of you. And if you want to continue to see the channel grow and grow with the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, smash that bell for notifications so that you do get notified when we do release new content. And make sure you give us a thumbs up and leave some comments so that we know that we're bringing you value-added content. And then let us know if there's anything else you'd like for us to bring to the channel. So this time we're going to talk about the MonsterBass February 2021 monthly subscription review. And is it a box? Is it a bag? I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. But this month, MonsterBass actually shipped their monthly tackle subscription in a bag for the Regional Pro Series and the National Series subscriptions. And eventually it sounds like they're going to be phasing the boxes out completely as they extinguish that inventory, and then replacing all of the monthly subscriptions packages with the bags. So we're going to jump in a second, take a look at the contents for February 2021, talk about the bag and some other things that MonsterBass has to offer in the February box, or bag, I should say. All right, stay tuned and we'll be right back. Okay, folks, so here we go. And I know you're probably thinking, wait a minute, you said that this came in a bag this month, and I'm looking at a box. Well, first off, we're trying to bring you a little bit different camera angle view. And so we're trying out the GoPro here in the tackle room on RC Bassin, just testing it out so we can get it ready for some live action this season off the boat and while we're out. And you're right, it did come in the bag. Little psych there. So this is the MonsterBass tackle bag, and I'm pretty happy right off the bat with the tackle bag. I was really pleased when I opened it up in the mail. So I went ahead and took this out, and this is the brochure that comes every month in the bag, and it's titled "It's in the Bag," and gives you a quick description of what's inside. The first thing that you look at when you take this out and that you see is there's an MSRP listing of all the baits, and then when you look down here, there was an asterisk. It says that most of the prices were pulled from Tackle Warehouse. I went over to Tackle Warehouse and took a look. True to their word, true to Rick's word, the price points were right on. I'm not sure if that's MSRP or retail price, since that's the price you would pay if you were ordering the baits from another website or from a store. But nonetheless, semantics, the price points are right on, so no issues with the pricing on the baits. And then over here on this side of the brochure, we actually talk about the departure from the box to the bag, and so there's a water resistant, durable, reusable bag, yada yada, and they placed a $10 MSRP value on the bag. And so the unique thing about this is that's a value added onto the subscription. So MonsterBass did not short you any baits or say, okay, well, we're giving you a $10 value on the bag, so we're going to take one bait out of the monthly subscription. That did not happen, and so I was really pleased to see that. And really, it's just a difference in the packaging and the container that the baits come in, and an opportunity to reuse those. And then we'll come back and talk about the sneak peek in March. And then, of course, every month, here's your fishing pro tips. This is from Burley. Some great fishing tips here. If you've not checked out Burley on Instagram, at Burley Fishing over on YouTube, got to give the guy a shout out. I mean, he's got some great content, videos, Definitely something I like to look at, so you might want to go over and check those out as well. And then on the back, you get an opportunity to win a $50 MonsterBass gift card by simply, providing some recommendations or some creative ways on how you would reuse your bag. You can post it on social media and get the chance to win a $50 MonsterBass gift card. And then the VIP deal of the month from Rick. This is actually a really good value. There's 4 lipless crankbaits here. There's a promo code at the bottom, and I'll put all this in the description below the video. But an opportunity to pick up about $25 worth of lipless crankbaits for 10 bucks. So a really good opportunity there to pick up some lipless cranks if you need some of those. Okay, so we'll take a look at the contents in the bag, and we'll keep the pricing guide out here a little bit. So we'll go ahead and unzip it, and we'll come back and talk about the bag at the end. So the first thing I pulled out is the Strike King Rage Tail Swimmers. And so those are valued at about $5.50. They're the 3 1/4 inch. Looks like a pearl color. Yes, the pearl flash. So I guess the flash is on the bottom. You can see the kind of glittery glitter on the bottom of the bait, and then the white pearl on the top. So I fish these on chatterbaits, other bladed jigs. Use them as jig trailers, spinnerbait trailers. I've used them as buzzbait trailers. I've Texas rigged them, Carolina rigged them. I don't think I've ever tried to wacky rig one, but you could probably do it. But I mean, there's not really a wrong way to fish these things. I mean, they're a very versatile bait, and you can use them in all kinds of different conditions, different techniques. Okay, we've got a pack of Spear Point wide gap hooks in here. These are the MonsterBass brand hooks. There's 3 of them. You can see they've got a pretty unique design. I've never tried these, so I'll definitely look forward to trying these out. But there's a 2, 3, or 4 size hook in here. Again, a 3-pack. I think those are valued at $3. Yeah. Okay. Here we have the Strike King Pro Model crank, and this is a Series 4, dives 4 to 8 feet. I've got this bait color pattern in several different sizes of baits, different model baits. Pretty versatile all around, good color. Definitely a good crankbait. You can always burn that off the bottom, kick up some rocks. We'll talk about this bait in a second. Let's go in here next and look at this is the River to Sea, makes this jig. It's a Tommy Biffle junkyard jig. This one's a 3/4 ounce jig. So it's a pretty heavy jig. It's got, I don't know if you can hear that, but it has rattles in it. And so the MSRP on that jig is $6. I don't know what the color is on that. Grass Crawl. Yep. Okay. Let's take a look here. HR baits. I've never used these baits before. I don't think I've ever heard of them. But that could just be me. So this is a Battle Bug creature bait. The color is Sand Crawler. It's a 6 count. So one thing I like about MonsterBass, and it really kind of made me decide to subscribe to MonsterBass, was I noticed in all of their unboxings that I saw on YouTube and social media, all of their plastic baits are full packs. They're not like the trial or sample packs where you get 2 or 3 baits in there. I mean, you get a full pack of baits. So that was one of the reasons. And it has like these things are pretty wild looking. They have some crawfish looking pinchers, and then they have like a scorpion looking appendage on them as well. So pretty unique looking bait. I like that color. It's probably good on stained water or like a soft bottom where it transitions to sand. Definitely give those a shot. And then of course you have the Monster Bait sticker. I like this one. I mean, you know, Burley's a pretty sharp looking dude. I think last month his face was on one of the stickers that came in the box. But I like this sticker better. The MonsterBass skull sticker. Pretty neat. And I think they always include one of those every month. And here we have the Lunker Hunt / 12S series jerkbait. I forgot, I don't know if I told you the MSRP on those battle bugs was $5.50. But here's the lunker hunt, and this is a suspending jerk bait. Runs about to 12 feet. MSRP on this one's $6.50, and this is a lunker hunt bait. Pretty nice looking color. And then last thing in the box is a pack of Thunderhawk, what are these? Craws, the camel craw. And these are a smoke color. Got a pretty unique looking design on them. Got some ripples on the body, and then your craw pinchers. It's a pretty cool looking bait. I don't know if I've ever fished with Thunderhawk baits before, but we'll definitely give them a shot. And then last but not least is the mystery bait in the bag. And the mystery bait that came in my bag was the Cotton Cordell pencil popper. I don't know if I've ever fished with one of these. I mean, Cotton Cordell is not by any means a high-end bait. Maybe at one time they were, but you know, they're kind of, I don't want to talk bad about Cotton Cordell. I mean, they make good baits. They'll catch fish. Just don't know if I've ever fished with one of these before. It looks kind of odd, and it's fatter in the back than in the front. So I'm guessing the back, I don't know, maybe it kind of sinks down. Definitely have to see how that works out. But nonetheless, that's an additional bait, the surprise bait in the bag. Not a mystery bait, but a surprise bait. Okay, so let's talk about the bag real quick, right? The bag, I think, is a great value. The boxes, I mean, what do you do with the box? I mean, you might store something in it, and then most of the times you probably throw those things away. But these bags are actually very surprisingly a quality looking product. The stitching on them is pretty good. There's a single stitch around the edges. Maybe a second row stitching or reinforced stitch may have been a little bit better. But the stitching, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't see anything pulling apart in the corners or anything. And then it has a very sturdy zipper on the bag. And the plastic is a thick plastic. I mean, I have some rod or some lure wraps that go around your rod when you have your lure hooked onto the rod to keep it from getting tangled up, and it feels like the plastic in this bag is as thick, if not thicker, than those. So pretty high grade quality plastic. And then you have a label on here that you can write on to mark the contents, and of course the bag is clear, so you can pretty easily see what's in the bag. Now, as far as uses for this bag, reusing the bag, there's probably 1,000 different ways that you can use this bag. One of the things I think of right away would be either to store some soft plastics, or put together a soft plastic bag for the day, maybe some baits that I want to try out when I'm going out, and putting them in the bag and then kind of keeping them up on the deck of the boat so they're handy. You could probably put like your wallet and your keys and phone in this bag. I don't think it's waterproof, but it's definitely water resistant. So you know, you can keep the moisture, the morning dew, or some rain off of your pocket contents, or keep them all in one spot. And then you could probably, you know, throw some baits in this bag and stick it in your backpack or whatever, and use it for like a day bag for pond fishing or something like that. So those are just some of the things I think of right away when I'm looking at the bag, but definitely something of value that you can reuse. I mean, you can never have enough storage or stuff to carry tackle in when you're getting ready to go out on a fishing trip. So really nice bag. I like that. Okay, so back to a sneak peek to March's box. So March is the classic box. It's the Bassmaster Classic Winner's Box. I think everyone knows that knows about fishing, knows that the Bassmaster Classic is going on right now. And so next month's box is supposed to be full of baits that have won the Bassmaster Classic. So I'm really looking forward to next month's box. I like these themed boxes. Last month was the Strike King Bio Bait box. I really like that box. Absolutely nothing wrong with the box this month. I really like all the baits in the box this month, and we'll definitely use all of them. Really like the fact that it's coming in a bag now and not a paper box. And now another themed box in March for the Bassmaster Classic theme. I mean, that's awesome. I'm really excited to see what kind of baits come in next month's box. Okay, so that does it for this unbagging of the Monster Bass. And so we'll see you again in March when we do the next unboxing. But make sure you give us a thumbs up, leave some comments for the video, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when we release new content, and really look forward to getting into the fishing season. It's a snowy day in February here where I'm at, and really looking forward to getting out of the tackle room and out on the boat and underneath the boat shed to bring you some more content. All right, so until we talk again, everyone stay safe, tight lines, and hook 'em up.